Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today we're going to be talking about key levels that I look for, key levels that we want to see drawn towards in the market, and essentially just kind of the time frames that we're looking at, the highs, the lows, the relative equal lows, everything. So yes, I just want to give a huge shout out to ICT, Inner Circle Trader. He talks about these levels in one of his videos. It's called One Trading Setup for Life. I do have that on my YouTube channel. If you guys look at my playlist, it's called ICT Best. I'm going to be posting all the videos that I absolutely love from ICT on that playlist, so definitely check it out. And on there it is One Trading Setup for Life. So in the video, he talks about key levels, key times that we're looking for in the market, essentially highs and lows of the market that are more likely to be drawn towards. And as we've learned from him, time and price is the most important thing. So these key levels are important because one, they're time-based and price-based. So let's just jump right into the charts and learn a little. All right, so ICT has a video and it's called One Trading Setup for Life. It is on his YouTube channel. I recommend you watch it. Drawn liquidity is the sole purpose of price delivery, right? We already know that. These are all the sessions that I'll be going over. These are key levels I like to have on my charts at all times. You can find lows, highs during these time frames that can be used as draws on liquidity. We also look for relative equal highs and relative equal lows, which we already know about. We see them on the charts pretty easily. They're essentially right there, so that's good to know. We can also use imbalances as draw on liquidity, which we already know. We like to see those fair value gaps reached, higher time frame fair value gaps reached, new day opening gaps, new week opening gaps, opening range gaps. These imbalances in the market are key as well. And if you're struggling to find which of the highs and lows to use for draw on liquidity, look at these times on your charts and draw a horizontal line and use them. So essentially broke it down into these time frames. So New York PM session ranges, which is 1:30 p.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I like to label these as New York PM lows and New York PM highs. London session raid, 2 a.m. to 5 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I like to label these as London session lows and London session highs. New York lunch raid, 12 p.m. to 1:30 p.m. Lunch low, lunch high. And then New York AM session ranges, 9:30 a.m. to 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. New York AM lows and New York PM highs. So that is probably what you guys are like, what are these on your chart? Well, these are just my ranges, draws on liquidity. So we'll go over a few and just kind of give you a couple of examples of what I mean by, hey, you know what time is like the most important thing? Because it's crazy to think like in these time ranges, we can actually find highs and lows that help us learn more about draws on liquidity and essentially what lows and highs we're looking for. So let's go this morning example. Okay, obviously we had these relative equal lows. So yes, these are relatively equal. We obviously want to see this traded to, and we do see it trade into here, and then later on in the afternoon, deeper retracement into there, right? So we are looking at these as relatively equal lows, but something that's cool is look where this low starts. It is Wednesday, November 15th at 2 a.m. So right there, I would label this as a London session low / relative equal low. Of course, we traded down into it and then one more time. Now, these are new ones that I wanted to point out, but this, I would label it as a New York AM session high. Why? Because the high was created at 10:45 a.m., which that is our New York AM session high in our time frame. Here, we can see the low created at 1:15 p.m. What does that mean? That is our lunch lows. So New York session lunch raid, those are lunch lows. You could even look at this right here. Isn't that pretty cool? So right here, this high was formed at 12:30 p.m. right? What is that? That is our lunch trade high. So I'm gonna label it as lunch high. All right, after we traded lower down into the London relative equal lows, a little bit of a deeper retracement, taking out these lows too, we traded back higher. Where did we trade? We took out this high. What's special about this high? Well, it's 12:30. This would be our lunch highs. So we did take out our lunch highs after taking out our sell side liquidity, which is pretty cool. And of course, there is an imbalance here, as we can see. So we have kind of a double whammy here. We have our imbalance and we have a lunch high. So these levels are really key to trading, and I think they've helped me grow as a trader and understand the markets more, understand what time frames we're looking at, where the market's drawn to due to time. We can also see over here, this was our New York PM session lows, because this low was formed at 1:30 p.m. And then right before CPI number, where did we draw towards? Yes, we had these relative equal lows, sure. But why was this high so important? Because it was formed at 1:30 p.m. and that means that is our New York PM session low. We traded down into that New York PM session low before trading higher. So again, they're not always going to get traded to. Like this New York AM session high has yet, or New York AM session low has yet to be traded to. Neither has these relatively equal highs right here, the New York AM session highs, right? Because they were formed at 10:45 a.m. So I labeled them as New York AM session highs. They have yet to be traded to, but they could be. And I think that's the biggest thing, is when we're looking for draws on liquidity, we're looking for information in the market. Where's the market likely to draw towards? What key levels are we looking for? And these are key levels that we can use to look for that draw on liquidity more easily, more effectively, more efficiently. So I would highly, highly, highly recommend checking out the One Trading Setup for Life video. I do have it on my YouTube channel, or you can just simply go to the Inner Circle Traders YouTube, type in the search bar and look for it there. But these are some key levels. If you guys like this video and you want me to do more in-depth talking about these key levels and how I've used them in the past, or more examples, please let me know in the comments. Let me know if you like this video. Let me know if you learned something. Let me know if you're gonna go watch that ICT video, all right? So that is it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.